What's up guys, ACCardShark back with another episode of eBay unboxings. I've got maybe, I don't know, 8 or so, give or take, unboxings to show you over the last month or so. Just been hitting up some items I needed for the collection or stuff I wanted for the collection. I have one more coming. It's actually out for delivery today. So at the end of this first segment, we're going to cut and then I'll show you the last item because I'm waiting for the mailman to come. Apparently he's late today, so I didn't want to hold off on recording this any longer. So we're just going to get right into it. First thing I have is a box right here. Pretty cool collectible I never knew existed. I have something similar to this in my collection but with a different character. Just for the shelves, basically. An old school, I want to say it's from like 1980, let's see, 81 it says. But it is a collectible bank, and as you guys know, I have a Q*bert bank, which you can't see, but it's over there on the shelf. This one is a Donkey Kong bank, and it's made from the same plastic that the Q*bert bank is made out of. As you can see, there is a sticker on there. It says Donkey Kong. So it has the original sticker on it. As you can see on the top there, it's got a little coin slot. Now, unlike the Q*bert bank, this one actually has a plug on the bottom, so you don't have to split them open. You can actually use them and then pull the plug and get the money out. Obviously, I'm not putting money in this thing. It's just going to sit on the shelf, but it is pretty cool. I mean, from the early 80s. I never knew these things existed. And I only knew about the Q*bert bank because I had one as a kid, and I wanted to, obviously, I split that one open, and I had money in it when I was a kid. So I got the Q*bert bank. Now I've got the Donkey Kong bank. I just thought it was a really cool collectible for the shelves and everything. Really, really neat. So that's the first item there. Next one up is just a regular, actually, Home Shopping Network, but it's not from Home Shopping. This is just one item in here. As you guys know, I am a major fan of Kung Fu and Kung Fu Master. If you guys didn't know that, it's my favorite game of all time. I have a Kung Fu Master arcade in my garage. And Kung Fu for the Nintendo, which was the port of Kung Fu Master, is like my favorite game of all time, just for nostalgia factor. And I never knew this existed, and I just happened to go on eBay and look up Kung Fu Master and see what came up, and this came up, and it was like less than 10 bucks. But complete in box for the Commodore 64, it is Kung Fu Master. Absolutely awesome. The artwork is just amazing on this box. I just really, really love it. As you can see, the spine there, Kung Fu Master. It says right there, joysticks required for Commodore 64. On the back here, you can see some of the artwork. It's kind of a mix between the arcade and Kung Fu for the Nintendo, if you look at the graphics. But there's the back artwork there. And then opening it up, you've got, which I think is really awesome, is the Kung Fu Master floppy disk. Now this is the 5 1/4 floppy disk for Kung Fu Master for the Commodore, which is just really, really awesome. And if you actually look at it, it says front side Commodore 64. Right there it says, right there. And then on the back side it is for the Apple II series. So it was actually made for Commodore 64 and the Apple II computers back in the day. That was actually one of the first computers I worked on as a kid, was an Apple IIG, I want to say, maybe, or Apple IIe, whatever it was. But also it does come with the instruction manual. So basically, you know, if you look at it, there's some of the if I can hold it up right, the artwork there showing you, you know, how to move Thomas. Thomas is the character from Kung Fu. So just really, really awesome, complete in box for the Commodore 64 Kung Fu Master. Just an epic addition for my collection, for my Kung Fu stuff. I have Kung Fu complete in box for the NES. I've got Spartan X, which is Kung Fu in Japan, complete in box for the Famicom system. I have Kung Fu Master for the Atari 7800. I've got the now Kung Fu Master for the Commodore 64. I have the Kung Fu Master arcade game. Like, it's pretty much a thing for me, like, to have all these Kung Fu and Kung Fu Masters. So that was that. I thought that was pretty neat. Next one up is just a plain envelope. I already split it open, and taking it out, you can see there is an NES cartridge in there. It did come in a sandwich baggie, but as you saw, it's a weird blue cartridge made by Color Dreams. They make all those weird looking cartridges. I'm not sure how to say this, but it was one I needed for the collection. Again, I got it for cheap. I want to say it's Predicus Conflict. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it looks kind of like a space shooter. As you can see, in really, really good shape. The label looks really, really nice. There's no spine on those games. But almost dropped it. The back is really, really nice. Just in really, really pristine condition. Just one I needed for the collection. It's going to go over with some of those other blue Color Dreams cartridges I have. You know, they usually go for a decent amount of money, and this one I got for a really good deal. So Predicus Conflict, I want to say it is. So that's that package, I should say. Along the same lines, now I'm going to cover up my address, but I do want to show you where this one came from, and this one is straight out of England. So as you can see, you can see right here. I think you can see it says Royal Mail. So it was, you know, directly from the United Kingdom, which I think is really awesome. I love importing games from other countries, and this one is a PAL region game, which is the European market. We'll play on my top loader, which is what I have hooked up to my TV here. A game I've been looking for a while for the NES and never found it for the right price. Was finally able to come across it. Does come with a black sleeve, but that game is called the New Zealand Story. And as you can see, it sort of looks like Ivy the Kiwi, if you guys are familiar with that series on like the Wii, or I want to say it's on another system as well. But the New Zealand Story, as you can see, the spine is really, really nice. And you've got the round seal of approval, which is a PAL, a sign of a PAL game, as well as the A in the corner. It's a PAL Region A game. If you guys have a top loader NES North American, it will play any of those PAL region games, so you don't have to worry about region or anything like that. If you have the toaster style, the one where you put it in and down, will not play that unless you disable the lockout chip. But I do have a top loader, which is what I use to play my games on the TV. So the New Zealand Story, just one I needed for the collection, and one I've been looking for. I mean, it looks like a fun platformer, honestly. I have not played it yet, so I will let you know. Alright, next up, we have, looks like, well, I'll show you the box here. Oh, yeah, my address isn't there. Show you the box there. And as you guys know, I guess a few months ago, I picked up a Panasonic 3DO from, what do you call it? Nazareth Exchange. Really loving that system. Honestly, it shot up my favorite systems list, like, way up there. I mean, top 5 for sure, maybe even top 3 favorite systems of all time. I just absolutely love the graphics. The controller feels good. It's just a really great system. One that I never had a chance to play when I was a kid because it was like $800 when it came out, and obviously I wasn't spending that as a kid. So I've been trying to build my collection for the 3DO because I really am enjoying it. So I was able to pick up 2 games from this seller. First one complete in box, and that is Dragon's Lair. And as you can see, they are big boxes. Some of them are big boxes, some aren't. I'm trying to see if maybe I can convert them all. There's one seller on eBay that sells custom DVD size cases with all the custom artwork for every game for the 3DO. I'm thinking about boxing up these cases because they take up so much room on a shelf, and converting them all down to DVD size cases so it looks uniform across the shelf. I have a feeling I'm probably going to do that. It's like $8 a case, and I only have maybe 10 or so games right now, so I'm contemplating whether I want to spend the money to do that or not. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. But for now, Dragon's Lair is complete in box, for, as you can see, for the 3DO system. There's the spine. If you open it up, you've got the booklet falling and the disc on the inside, and just really, really awesome. And I'll show you the back here. As you can see, it just looks really, really good. The graphics on the 3DO are stellar. I mean, they're just awesome. Like the live action shots and the FMVs are really good. So Dragon's Lair, which is a classic, but I got that for the 3DO. Along the same lines, this is one that it came pretty much complete. I just don't have the actual case for it. I did pick up this game. It was disc 1 only, if you remember from my 3DO pickup video from Nazareth Exchange. And I started playing it, and I really enjoyed the game. And obviously, you need both discs to play the whole game, so I wanted to have the complete game. But I was able to find this in it's like little cardboard sleeves. And this is one I probably will get a DVD case for just so it fits. Here's the instruction manual at least, but that game is called Brain Dead 13. And as you can see, that's one of the characters there. Brain Dead 13, and as you can see, the discs came in like little cardboard sleeves here. So you've got disc 1 and disc 2 of Brain Dead 13. If you take them out, I'll show you the disc real quick. There it is right there. So Brain Dead 13 disc 2. and then disc 1 obviously is right here as well. And this is one that I would definitely want to pick up, like at least get the DVD size case for this one, because I need a box for it. And this was affordable, so to get this plus the custom case is a lot cheaper than finding this one complete in its original box. But as you can see, it is a cartoon type game as well, kind of almost like Dragon's Lair. So that one was that for the 3DO as well. So I do have now a complete version of Brain Dead 13, which is awesome. Let's see, what else do I have here? That's an empty package. The next thing up I got for my car, and I saw this. And, you know, I was looking for, like, some decals, actually, like, for the back window, like a NES controller decal, something like that, just to customize my car a little bit. And I came across this, and I couldn't pass it up. It was, like, I don't know, like $10 maybe, something like that. It's a license plate frame for the back license plate of my car. And as you can see, it says, "I'd rather be collecting classic video games." How do you pass that up? I mean, knowing me, and you guys watching my channel and knowing me, that's what I do. I mean, that's what I do. I'd rather be collecting classic video games. So to go around my license plate on the back of my car, I figured that was pretty cool. My car, you've seen some shots of it. It's black, but it's got like the silver rims, and it's got like some silver accents. So basically, to get the silver plate, it matches the car and stuff, which I thought was really, really awesome. So that's for my car. Video game related, but not a video game per se. Let's see. Got another like padded priority mail envelope here. I gotta pull out and see what I got here. Put the garbage over here. Once again, 2 more 3DO games. I bought this mainly for one of the 2 games because I absolutely love the one game. The other game is just another one I don't have for the 3DO, so I figured they came together. I figured why not. They are in CD cases, so again, ones that would be really good candidates to get those DVD size cases for the shelf. The first one I got, which is just the one that came with the auction. I just got it because I got the other game. It's called Gritters, I believe. It's kind of written funny, but it looks like it says Gritters. As you can see on the side there, it has the 3DO and, you know, the spine and everything. So it is in its original case. It probably came in one of those the cardboard boxes, which, you know, this just was on the inside of a cardboard box rather than the clamshell type. But as you can see, the instruction manual was on the front there. There's the disc right there. Looks, I don't even know what kind of game it is. Honestly, I don't even know. But it's a game I don't have for the 3DO. Always looking for 3DO games. So that one came with the auction. And I just got it because it came with it. The game that I bought this auction for, I am so incredibly stoked to have. I wouldn't mind finding this one complete in its original box. But again, custom artwork case would work as well. Classic game from the PC. One of the first games I remember being so addicted to, other than like Monkey Island and Willy Beamish and all of those, which I have on the Sega CD. This one was one of the first ones I got so addicted to, and I had to play it until I beat it. That game is called Alone in the Dark. Alone in the Dark. As you guys know, they've remade this. They had Alone in the Dark 2. They had one for I believe the PlayStation, I want to say. I mean, it's been on multiple systems. This one obviously is for the 3DO. It is the original Alone in the Dark, which started out on the PC, and there's your disc right there. Just absolutely love this game. Cannot wait to pop this in my 3DO and play it. Just an absolutely amazing game. This is one, like I said, another candidate to get one of those custom cases for. And I figure if I'm going to do that for a few, I might as well do it for all of them, because as you can see, I mean, you know, these boxes are huge, and then like CD cases, so if you put them on the shelf next to each other, it just looks stupid. So basically, you know, I'd like to just have something look uniform, and not to mention shelf size wise, like you have to have the shelf like this big to fit the big cases, but then you're gonna have a bunch of little ones along the way with a bunch of empty space. This would be compact. It would be, I could set the shelf to just have DVD size across the way, and then I could fit more. So honestly, that sounds like a decent idea as far as I'm concerned, because space is definitely an issue. Alright, let's see. Next one coming up here is just another box right there. I actually had more than I thought. Throw the garbage. Alright, this one, apparently I didn't even split open yet. So I'm going to have to try to figure that out while I'm on camera. There we go. It's wrapped in bubble wrap, which is nice. I mean, I'm glad the sellers do that, but at the same time, I like to try to open these up before I get on camera. So apparently I forgot. Anyway, this is another one for the 3DO. if I can get it open. They really wrapped it nicely. This one I saw just because I just looked up 3DO games and came across it. Just looks really awesome. You know, I work in a casino. You guys know that by now. This is what I was talking about earlier about the CD jewel cases being in a cardboard box. This is a cardboard box version. That game is called Cowboy Casino. So as you can see, it is like a cardboard box here. Unfortunately, there's some stickers on it, I guess from the stores that sold it, maybe, I don't know, but there's the side of it right there. And if you look on the back, it looks cool. It's got like the live action FMV, you know, Old West playing poker, you know, stuff like that. I'm sure it's pretty cheesy, but, you know, usually all those games back in the day are. Let me see if I can figure out. It looks like it comes out of the bottom of the box here. Let me see. Open up the bottom. Yeah. So yeah, it's a CD jewel case. As you can see, very similar to Alone in the Dark and the others. It is a CD jewel case. So those most likely came in a cardboard box like this. Most of us back in the day just threw the cardboard away and kept the one case because it was smaller. You know, as you can see, Cowboy Casino. And it says Poker by Interplay. So obviously it's got poker on there, which is awesome for me because that's my deal. That's what I do. So it is missing the instructions apparently. Which is not a big deal. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The instructions are right here. Never mind. Usually the big boxes have larger size instructions. Again, this is one that would be a good candidate for a custom case because not only is it in a big box, but it's a big cardboard box, and they're tougher to put on the shelf than the clamshells are because the clamshells tend to be made a little bit stiffer. So another candidate for, like I said, I'm most likely just going to convert my entire 3DO collection into custom cases and then just pack these away into a box into like a storage, like where I keep all the extra stuff I don't put out in the game room. And that's probably what I'll do with this collection. So Cowboy Casino for the 3DO. And I believe that is it for now. Not it. I mean, it's already 17 minutes I've been rambling on and showing you stuff. So that was the first wave of stuff. Awesome 3DO pickups, some NES pickups. Mr. Donkey Kong Bank here. Really awesome. Like I said, I've got one more coming. It is out for delivery today. So hopefully in the next like hour or so in real time, I'll be able to then flip and record that last item and then put this video together for you. So I'm going to cut right now and flip to that last item. Alright guys, back with the last segment as promised. I literally stopped recording the first segment, went outside, checked the mail, and it was here. So if I waited like 5 minutes, I would have had it. Anyway, one last box is Priority Mailbox, which ironically enough was shipped from like York, Pennsylvania to me in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and it went from it went from York, Pennsylvania to Massachusetts to New Hampshire back down to me, which made no sense at all. So it took a while to get here. Anyway, I'm going to start taking the stuff out. Looks like it's wrapped up, of course. As you can see, it is completely wrapped up, which again is good, but you know, as you can see, it's like saran wrap, so it's going to take me a minute or so to unwrap this whole thing. It's good that they do that. Obviously, you want it to be safe when it gets to your house, but can be kind of annoying to have to unwrap this the way I'm unwrapping it. It looks like it's like never ending here. I mean, really well packaged. Obviously, as you can see, this is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's a little overkill as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to cut real quick, and then I'll show you the ball of cellophane when I'm done. Alright guys, back. I finally got all of that saran wrap or cellophane off. As you can see, this is the ball that came off of that item. Really well packaged, but kind of annoying. And then I get down to it, and it still has some bubble wrap around it. So just really nice job, I guess. You know, packaging. Got the, let's see, got the invoice here. I'm not going to show it to you because it has a lot of information on there, but it was $25, which is a good price for this game compared to what it normally goes for. It's a little overpriced as far as my app was concerned, but I had a bunch of eBay bucks. As you guys know, if you shop on eBay a lot, you build up your eBay bucks, and then like once every month or 3 months or whatever it is, you can cash them in against, you know, an item that you want to purchase. So I saved them up until I found like an item that it would help me on, and this is one that it helped me on. So it was $25. I had like, I don't know, about maybe $10 worth of eBay bucks. So it took it down to about 15, which is a steal for this game. for the NES in just absolutely perfect condition. It's a game I've been looking for forever for the right price. I found it with no problem on eBay, but it was always overpriced. That game is Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone. Sony Games? Yeah, Sony ImageSoft put this out. But there's Cliffhanger, there's your spine right there. Just an absolutely awesome condition. Just ultra stoked to have this finally in my collection. I've been trying to track this game down forever. Not that it's probably any good. It's a movie tie-in game, so it's probably terrible. But just one that has always escaped me, and just really wanted it for the collection. Obviously, I want to try to get all the games. As you guys know, I'm trying to complete the entire NES collection, which is just a mountain of a task. And you know, I'm just shy of 700 titles, I want to say now. I think I have 695 according to the app, with like 100 and something left to go. But again, that includes the Pan-Asian games. It includes Nintendo World Championships, stuff that I realistically will never have because I just never have that kind of money. And even if I had that money, I don't know if I'd spend, you know, $15,000 on a video game. It's just ridiculous. So I think it's like 129 titles left, but that includes like some of those games that I probably will not end up getting. But I do have a total collection right now of 695. This is number 695 right here. So, you know, the collection is definitely getting there, almost there. You know, the Cliffhanger is an awesome addition that I've just been looking for forever. So, that's going to do it, guys. I apologize for the length of this video. It's probably going on about 20 minutes, give or take. And, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I try to save all of my eBay unboxings for like one large video like this. If you guys would rather see smaller videos or shorter ones as they come in, let me know. Leave some comments below and I can definitely do that. I mean, it would help to put out more content for you guys in a little bit of a shorter time. So let me know if you guys would rather see just like 1 or 2 items at a time, or you like these where it's just a massive unboxing at one time. And I'll do whatever you guys want to see. So let me know. And like I said, last item here, Cliffhanger for the NES. Cannot wait to play this one. So that's going to do it, guys. Until next time, ACCardShark. Take care.